Hey horse lovers, welcome back to Free Spirit Equestrian. So in today's video, we are going to tack up Dodger here at the farm for the first time ever. This is his second time being at the hitching post, but what we're going to do is go ahead and do a quick groom on him, and then I'm going to have you help me pick out what tack is best for him, and more so the colors, because we got to figure out what color is going to be best for him today. So like I said, we're going to groom first, and then I already have the saddle pad picked out. We're just going to use a neutral tan one today. We are going to do Western. I'm going to try 2 different saddles on him that I think will be a good fit in terms of just fitting from a static standpoint, which means just from the ground and not under saddle, which you have to do both to actually determine. But today we're just putting on tack, seeing how he responds. Like I said, he might be nervous about putting on the tack right here because he doesn't like coming up by the barn. There's something about the barn, the association, the lighting, the noise. I have no idea what it is, but when he's around the barn, he gets nervous. Now he's getting better as time goes on, but yeah. And Lightning was like that too when he first got here. That's a pretty normal thing, and they definitely remind me of one another. And then we're going to go ahead and fit a bitless bridle to him. So I have one picked out that I think will be a good fit, and I'm going to talk about that. But what I'm really going to need help with is the color selection. So we're going to look at the brow bands and see what you guys think. So let's get started. It's not so bad being up here. Here. Good boy. He just has to understand that this is a good place to be. His weight's looking pretty good. So yeah, all right, let's go ahead and groom. For those of you who are new, Dodger is a AQHA registered horse, meaning an American quarter horse. He is a buckskin and he's 15 years old, and I purchased him from an auction a little over a month and a half ago. So we're now just getting him out of quarantine and working him, and soon we'll be riding him as well. So if you're new to this process, you can check out his entire playlist. We're excited to have him here and to really get him going now. Because we have clay, it like crusts on their fur. It's so hard to get off sometimes. But actually, he's being really good up here, and I think he just enjoys the attention, which is awesome. Okay, so I'm going to put the pad on him first. What is this? See, it's just like a simple Western tan pad, and we'll see what we need to do and go from there. So, I mean, I will do tracings on him too, but it looks like he does have a little bit of a wither. He's not extremely wide, but he's not super narrow either. So, all right, so both of these are my high horse saddles. This one has a regular gullet, and this one has more of a wide one. So we're going to put the regular one on first and see. Good boy. All right, so we have this saddle on. It actually looks pretty good. We have enough clearance in the shoulder area, so this gullet actually looks pretty decent. I can fit my hand under there, but it's not too wide, it's not too narrow. So far I'm liking how this looks. We're gonna set the other saddle on that's slightly wider and see how that fits. I know, being up here it's a little nerve-wracking. You're doing good. You're doing good. So we're gonna take this off. Good boy. Good boy. We're gonna put the wider one on. Okay, so this one I think is slightly too wide. If you look right here, you can see how it's tipping forward slightly more, and it's just leaning a little bit on his scapula, which is right there, and it just seems slightly too wide, and that's with no rider in the saddle as well. So you want your cantle slightly higher, your seat level. The saddle's slightly leaning forward. It's kind of hard to tell from this angle. So right now I'm actually going to tack him up with the black saddle and see how that works for him. And it might be we end up just getting him a saddle that's similar to the black one or using the black one. It's really just going to depend. So let's switch these out again, and then we'll actually cinch him up. I know, you're okay. I know. Good boy. You're doing so good, honey. I'm proud of you. He's really trying, and that's all I care about. He's not doing anything crazy. He's just trying to figure out what's going on, where he's at. But he doesn't care about the saddle being put on. Good boy. All right, so here's his Western girth. It's just a fleece covered cinch, which will provide comfort so he doesn't get rub marks. Good boy. Here's what you're doing. So we're going to attach it. See how, we're going to go down one. That should be good. Nice job, baby. So he was good about cinching up, so that's good. What we're going to do is take him down to the ring, lunge him, get him moving a little bit, help his nerves settle. Then we'll put on the Bitless Bridle, fit that to him. So today I'm just going to be trying the Auburn one. I think that one will actually fit. If it doesn't, we'll try out multiple Bitless Bridles. And then if that one works, I have the same bridle in black. So if this saddle ends up working, it'll match. So yeah, we're kind of just testing everything out today. And he's already settled a little bit. He'll get there. The weather's also been like literally 20 degrees, 9 degrees, 30 degrees, 50 degrees. So it's all over the place with the horses. So, okay, let's do that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do some work on the lunge line, get him moving, and then we'll put his bridle on and look at the colors and figure out what would be best for him. I know, that big scary barn, huh? That big scary barn, isn't that scary? So the other thing about fitting saddles is sometimes with horses, they're gonna change and develop. They always do throughout their life. So Dodger's 15 years old. So with him, I don't think he's gonna have like this huge crazy transformation when it comes to fitting a saddle. He might have slight changes. He might go up a gullet size or whatever the case may be. Unlike Naveen, who's very young and still developing, where he's gonna have a lot of different changes within the next couple of years. So I'm just gonna see like if this saddle will be a decent fit or any saddle that we have if it's not this one. You playing now? Are you in charge? And if it's not, we'll just buy him another one. But yeah, so it's a little bit of trial and error and just figuring out what works, especially when you have multiple different horses, different breeds, ages, combinations, different disciplines, a lesson program with different students, different size riders. So yeah, moral of the story is he most likely won't have big changes when it comes to fitting when we do find something appropriate, but other times they might. You ready? You seem calmer now. You seem a lot calmer. Yeah. What a good boy, look at you. Okay, come on. What's really important to me when it comes to getting a horse settled into their new environment, testing out tack, getting them exercise and warmed up is groundwork. There is nothing more important than working with the horse on the ground. And I don't mean just lunging, which I am lunging here, but I mean in hand work, different exercises, walking them, backing them in hand, which means on the ground with a rope, leading them essentially, all the different types of things you can do with the horse on the ground. And it is so important versus just hopping on them. And I will say this time and time again. In my opinion, the worst thing you can do is get a new horse that does not know you, they don't know their environment, and just start riding them. I give my horse literally anywhere from 1 week. And if it was 1 week, that's because I know that horse. They came from the local area and I've ridden them before. That would be the bare minimum, okay? Which is very rare. So I would say the bare minimum is 2 weeks all the way up to 2 months. That horse deserves a chance to reset. If they don't know you or your environment, especially if they come from an auction or you don't know anything about them, vice versa, they need that time to get used to their herd. Okay, so that is why I didn't just start riding Dodger right away. Plus, he was sick and he had to go through quarantine and we had to work through some issues where he needed maintenance, like he needed his teeth done and all of those things. But now we've been doing groundwork for quite a bit now, a little over 2 weeks, and I feel like he's a lot more settled in. He's with the herd. What I notice on the lunge line is he really likes to gear towards either the person standing there or towards the rail. So you can see here he's trying to veer and push towards the rail. So I just keep a very light pressure and keep him on the circle. He can't just always veer to the fence. So he likes to do this outside in both directions, and I think it's because he wants to go by the rail or the other horses. Again, this is something that's relatively common and that I think he'll get better with as he gets stronger and gains a little more muscle. You can see there he really wants to go by the horses. So what I'm actually going to do is take him near the gate and near the rail where he has somewhat of a perimeter and a border, and this will help him when it comes to trying to veer towards the rail. Okay, now obviously a round pen is really great too, but they still have to learn how to lunge without the round pen. I think both tools are important and should be utilized. Right now, we're just doing his daily exercise. I wasn't just going to tack him up and not, work him, because our goal is to, again, ride and go under saddle. So this is his workout. I'm going to lunge him in all different parts of the arena and do a few in hand exercises, which you're going to see as well.
Good boy. Good boy. Let's walk over these poles. A little exercise. Yeah. Walk slow. Nice job. Look at how smart you are. Good job. Easy. Good boy.
Now I'm going to work him in the back of the ring. Now this is important because when I do ride him, I want him to be familiar with the back of the ring before I get on his back, if that makes sense, so he's more aware of that area. And yeah, he's doing good. His canter needs a little work on the lunge line, but doing tight circles can be difficult, especially for a 15-year-old horse. And we'll get through it, but he will canter on the lunge line. And I do ask him for a circle at the canter both directions almost every session, and we'll build on it from there. My motto when it comes to working horses is always start calm, end calm. And what I mean by that is each session should start with a calm, peaceful energy. And of course, we're always going to warm up and cool down no matter what. But what I like to do is build upon the intensity of the session, sort of like a sandwich. Okay, so you're going to start with a calm, you're going to build on that, and then you're going to end calm. So that is what I always do. So right here we are cooling down because we had our workout. You saw that we warmed up walking, we did walk, trot, canter, we did the pole work, we ended with some backing, and now we're just cooling out.
You get snacks? Were you a good boy? I think you did good. You're trying. Get your little eye. All right, let's put on his bitless bridle and see how that looks. What do you think? You're gonna look so cute. So I got him a cob size bridle, the one I picked out to try today, because he has a really small dainty head. A lot of people think he has an Arab face, so do I. So I think it's called a baby doll head in the quarter horse world. Am I salty? Oh yeah, you go boy. You didn't mind the saddle or anything? Good about tacking up, good about lunging. It's just, we'll see how he is under saddle. I plan to ride him very soon. Sir. All right, let's get his bridle. You're a goof. This is our Auburn Classic bitless bridle. I think this was on Mushu last, so let's see how it looks on Dodgy. Oh, what a smart sweetie. Oh my gosh. Hi. Hopefully hopefully I hope it doesn't go on too tight because it was on moosh. Oops, sorry, buddy. We'll fix it. Pull that forelock through. I'll fix it. Okay. So let's see. I might go hold down. Yeah. So that way his cheekbone is free. Get the throat latch on. That should be okay for now. This. Tighten just a smidge, okay? Just a bit. Yeah. I can still fit like my whole hand through. Might need to actually go back up now that it's on appropriately. Let's see. And I think we will need to actually go up. There we go. Okay, so right now we have no brow band on because we're just looking at the bridle. So I have him in a cob. I think he could go in a full, but it would be on a small setting where the cob, I don't know, I feel like it fits pretty good. His cheekbone is clear. The nose band is 2 to 3 fingers under the cheekbone. So you see this protruding? I know. He's like, what are you doing? That's where you want the nose band to sit. It's sitting nice and flat. I do have this a little looser right now just so it adjusts to his face, and there is a pad underneath too. And then the buckle, it's not sitting on the TMJ, so like this area, and the same on this side. Nothing's on the TMJ. So his cheekbone is clear, the buckles are sitting nice, and now we're gonna figure out what brow band will look good on him. You're being so sweet. Look at you, Snuggie. Look at you. Yeah, you're okay.
Can you use it without a brow band?
Yeah, you can ride it without a brow band, but I like the blue. All right, horse lovers, so I have several brow bands. I want you to tell me real quick which one you think is like a good color for him. Some of them are not the same color leather. We'll get one with the same color leather. I don't know which saddle's gonna work yet for sure either, so we're just trying to figure it out. All right, so this one has like white, green, red. He's super mouthy, so he's gonna be like, okay. So we have like white, green, red. So there's this option. We have our Winter Wonderland blue. So what do you think of the blue?
I like that one.
Yeah. We have pink shimmer. Pink's my favorite in general, but I don't know. I like it on him, but I'm not sure. We have our black diamond. He's like, what in the heck? It's like trying on hats. We have gold, our bold and gold. That's kind of cute, very buckskin-like. Ooh, I don't know. This pops, the contrast. Royal blue. What do you think of this? That's really pretty. Look at, he's like, I don't know what we're doing. Okay, we have our ruby deluxe, so a nice red. And these aren't all of our brow bands, so we have some that have like pink and green stones. We have purple and all of that, but I'm just kind of showing you some of the basics, you know, the main colors. And if you have any suggestions, let me know, like outside of this. But I don't know, the red kind of looks cool. I like the red, and I really liked the royal blue.
I like the gold.
Yeah, the gold blends, and I think it looks pretty. But I don't know if I want blend or if I want it to pop. And the great part is we can snap them out super quick. So let's put on that royal blue one. Now he might need, I think this is a cob size brow band. He might need a full.
You can't interchange them even though it's a cob.
Yeah, because sometimes if he's in a cob, it might pull it forward like the bridle. Nope, he fits in the cob pretty well. I don't know, that looks cute. That looks super cute. What do you think?
Not my favorite.
So see how easy that is to put on? And yeah, if your horse has like a shorter face but a larger forehead, you can absolutely get an oversized, a full, and a cob bridle, a full bridle, whatever. You can mix and match those. Actually, he looks good. He looks okay in the cob. but I might switch him to the full so it doesn't pull this over his cheek. Just depends, but for now it looks good. What do you want to try, Kyle?
I'll do a pink one.
Pink?
Mainly because it has the auburn leather already, so.
Yeah, this is also a cop size. I actually like the pink now that I kind of see it.
I think it's subtle.
Oh, that's cute. Okay, you've been really good, so I'm gonna give you some treats.
I think if we had that red in the auburn, that would look good.
Yeah, we have the red. But you see how I just switched that out? Like while it's on the horse's face, it takes 2 seconds. What I like about this is because number one, sometimes I'll use a bridle on different horses, and then if they have a certain color, I can just switch it out. Or, you know, if you're doing a photo shoot, like for me, if I'm doing a photo shoot with like lipsticks and stuff and I want the lipstick to match the brow band, then I can just quickly switch it out without taking the whole bridle apart. So that's why I designed my bitless bridles like this. And I think they're just really fun. Sir, you had like literally, I think 20 treats so far in this session. All right, so he is all tacked up now, guys. Look how cute he is. He's absolutely adorable. He looks so cute. I'm actually gonna take him to the mounting block and see how he is over there. He's calmed down a lot. I think he just needs to move and he needs some interaction just to know that he is, you know, in a comfortable place. And I think if you give him the confidence, he's fine. So hopefully he'll be good on our first ride. Yes. Good baby. Good boy, honey. Nice. Good boy. Good boy. You're so sweet. Good. Good baby. He doesn't seem to care much, and he's standing real nice. So that's good. He's looking at Gaston right now. You got a dusty butt. So yeah, I'll probably actually ride him like in the next day or two. I really kind of want to ride him now. I think he'd probably be okay. Good boy. He doesn't care. Good job, baby. You're such a smart. Oh. You're so smart. Look at you. And see how much he calmed down from the beginning of our session? I think part of the mouthiness is number one, being nervous. And number two, he was a stud till he was 3. And if you don't know, he does have offspring. I need to find a picture of that. But anyways, of his baby. I guess he looks, I don't remember if it was a filly or a colt that he produced, but apparently they look just like him. So that is just something that I guess he's always had. And some days he's really good about it. I don't think it's anything to do with the treats, because even if you don't feed him treats, he does the same thing. Okay, you did so good. I'm proud of you. All right, horse lovers, it's time for you to let me know what color you think would look best on Dodger. I will also probably put a poll up on the YouTube community page so you guys can vote too, but I'm really curious as to what you think. You are handsome as heck. Yes, you're just gorgeous. Look at him. Also, horse lovers, if you want to support Free Spirit Equestrian and Dodger, we still have some of the buckskin body care kits. You can order that off the Spirited Horse Boutique. You get a body scrub and a body butter and a super cute lip balm with Dodger on it. All right, horse lovers, if you like Free Spirit Equestrian, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications so you don't miss anything Free Spirit Equestrian or any updates with Dodger and our first ride at the farm, and I'll see you next time. Bye. You did good. No more snackies. You had so many.